One of the most interesting reasons to study law is that although the laws of different countries differ, law is at the base of any society. Studying law will therefore not only open up a wide variety of career paths, teach you to think logically, constructively, and creatively, but it promises to widen your understanding of what the law is, why we need the law, the social-political values embedded in our laws, and many interesting aspects about how our legal systems and our lives are shaped and work. Importantly, because the law is immensely varied, deciding to study law will leave you great choice in building your own unique study path. You might find that you're interested in the constitutional or jurisprudential issues that distinguish landmark cases such as Annisminnick or Belmarsh, which triggered heated debate about the boundaries between judicial lawmaking and judicial interpretation, about the role of the executive and the courts, and about the extent to which individual rights should be vindicated by the law. But you may also be a different kind of thinker, and find that what interests you most are instead the more technical issues of contract law, land law, commercial law, or equity. Taking subjects as these will allow you to tackle difficult puzzles about what the correct interpretation of a legal rule is, to think as a lawyer and advise hypothetical clients in the problem questions you will be given by providing detailed, focused, concise analyses of how the law applies to the factual scenario at hand. Finally, if you are internationally minded, you can learn about how international law regulates the relations between states, how it determines whether the use of force is legal in situations such as the conflict in Syria. Or you can look at the dynamic development of international criminal law. Or again, you can study European Union law and learn about how laws can create an internal market under European polity. So the great variety of areas of law that exist mean that you will be able to tailor your study of law to what interests you most. However, because you will take core subjects, you will see that everyone who studies law develops a core set of very important skills. Prime among these are the capacity to think critically and analytically, to solve problems, to argue sharply, and to persuade your interlocutors. You will learn to research effectively, to capture the salient points in statutes and judgments, to distinguish relevant from irrelevant facts in order to then construct coherent and convincing, as well as unique legal arguments. Because you will develop this set of skills and learn to think critically and independently, studying law will open up many paths for what you can do after. Studying law does not tie you to practicing law. Law students go on to become academics, politicians, diplomats, to work in international organizations, to work in government, and so on. This is because studying law will truly challenge you, will encourage you to understand the many different contexts in which laws operate, to draw connections between law and different disciplines, such as psychology, economics, politics, or philosophy, and it will therefore teach you to think clearly and effectively, and to stand your ground.